Now if you are watching this video, you might be a JAMB candidate that have written JAMB multiple times, or you are just an SS3 student that just finished WAEC and you intend entry university, because today I'll be taking you through the 5 ways on how to study for JAMB and pass excellently. So let's go. Welcome back. So let's go into the 5 ways now. The first one is study the JAMB brochure and the syllabus. Now the syllabus is very important because it has been approved by JAMB, and it is from that syllabus that questions will be set for exam. So it is very important for students to check through the syllabus and look through the topics and study for those topics very effectively, because that is what they will ask in the exam, and the exam is a multi-choice exam. Now for most SS3 students, it is very common amongst them that they tend to study their secondary school materials for JAMB. It's not like that, because the syllabus for WAEC is different from JAMB. So it's very important to get the JAMB syllabus and study accordingly to what it is in the JAMB syllabus. Now the brochure is a particular document that have been published by JAMB that has different universities inside and their requirements, the subject combinations, and the subjects that they need to have in their WAEC. So it is that they need to have passed in their WAEC. So it is very important for students to get the brochure. It usually comes in a disc. You can store it in your computer and check through the subjects and the university's requirements for those subjects. Is very important. So the next thing is get past questions. Now it is very important for JAMB candidates to get past questions, maybe for like over 10 years ago. Get past questions and study past questions, because those past questions are likely to surface again in the exam. So it is very important to study past questions, get familiar with past questions. And mind you, before you get familiar with past questions, it's very important for you to have studied the materials, the textbooks according to the syllabus before going into the past question, because students are it is very common among students to go to the past questions first and then study the materials or the packages. So it is very important to go through the packages, go through the materials first, then go into the past questions later. So it is very important. Now the next thing is to detect your weakness, and this is the strategy that I've used myself, that I used to pass JAMB. This is the strategy that I used. Now, as at that time, I didn't really know mathematics. I was very bad in maths. So this is what I used, and depending on your discipline. For example, I wanted to go into economics, so I picked the English, which is compulsory for everybody, mathematics, economics, and government, which is 4. Now what I did was that, so far I detected my weakness from the subjects combinations. Now maths was my weakness. Now the totality of the score of all the subjects is what you get in your JAMB. So this is what I did. I studied well for the ones that I know very well, that are possibilities that will boost my mark. I studied well for them, and I didn't need, due to the fact that I knew that maths was my weakness, I studied it, but not as much as those ones that I know very well. So I made sure that I studied economics, English, and government well, and that is what actually boosted my mark. I studied the ones that are very important, that I know I can handle well, and the other one, which is mathematics, I made. So for you now, you might be a science student that do not like chemistry, that do not like physics or that might be weak in those subjects. Now it's very important to detect your weakness and go for the strengths, the subject that you have strengths in. Work hard on it, and also work hard on the ones that you have weakness in, because those ones that are very strong will cover for you in your total mark. It is very important to go through that. And also the next point is to practice your CBT software very well. Now you can get in touch, we can go online and check for CBT practice questions. Just install it in your computer and practice the CBT very well, because even if you study well and do every other thing that I've pointed out in this video, and you go for the exam and you do not even know how to handle the CBT, or you don't even know how to handle the computer, then that is a disaster. So it is very important to get familiar with the CBT and know how it looks like. Follow instructions even in the exam, or follow instructions duly given by the people around or the examiners, because it depends on whether you pass the exam or not. It is very, very important. Now the last thing is study effectively. Now of course you know that JAMB is a multi-choice question and consists of syllabus topics that are voluminous. So it is very important for you to plan ahead very well, before you study. Because if you study, for example, if your JAMB is in weeks time or a month's time, then there will be a rush. So it's very important for you to study way before and go study your package, which is your textbooks, and go into the past questions and check how they solve questions, and how to answer questions, and some tactics that JAMB do bring out every year. And I'm very sure that you'll be able to. So you can check out all my videos on this channel on how to go through your study routine and how to go through that, and you'll be able to come out with flying colors. Then before I go, another thing I would like to point out is the subject combinations of each disciplines. Now if you are in the biological sciences, the subject combination if you are the biological sciences and you intend going for medicine, dentistry, medical rehab, microbiology, and so on and so forth. So it is very important for you to pick the biology, physics, chemistry, and of course English is very compulsory. Then for the physical sciences, it is very important for you to pick those that are going for engineering, those that are going for the physics, those that are going for chemistry. It is very important for you to pick chemistry, physics, and mathematics. For the physical sciences, pick chemistry, physics, and mathematics for the physical sciences. If you are tending towards the social sciences, which if you intend studying economics, it is very important for you to pick economics, government or geography, and mathematics. So if you intend going to the humanities, if you intend studying English language, philosophy, and all sorts, it's very important for you to go and pick what we have: the literature, we have CRS, which is the religious studies, and we have economics, and we have government. So you can go into the brochure and check the ones that is required for each universities, and you pick on that. So now, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you find this video helpful. If you find it helpful, please like and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.